Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. The name is Daddy Clive and I do live in South Korea. In this channel, I do provide scholarship opportunities that are fully funded to study in South Korea and about general life and living in South Korea. I don't just end there. I equally provide scholarship opportunities to study in other parts of the world like in the United States and Europe. So if you feel like that is something that you might be interested in, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that you will always be informed whenever there is a new video in the channel. And most importantly, do not forget to like the video so that this opportunity will be pushed by the algorithm to many other people. In this video today, I am going to talk about a fully funded opportunity to study an undergraduate degree in Unist. Unist is Ulsan National Institute of Science and Technology. So they have a fully funded opportunity for those who want to come and do their undergraduate in South Korea, and they equally have a fully funded opportunity for graduate applicants, that is those who want to do their masters or PhD, and it is fully funded. In this video, I will take you through all of the scholarship opportunities that are available for you to come and do your undergraduate degree or your graduate degree, that's masters and PhD. Without taking too much of your time, let's get into the video and look at the details. Alright, so it is important to know that for you to apply, you have to apply online, and the online application website is Study in Korea. This link that is here, if you click on the link, it will take you to the application page. But let's look at first the details. You have two forms here. It says 2023 Fall Undergraduate Admission for International Students Application Form 2023 International Admission. So we will take the first one. We'll click on it and then it will download the PDF file where we can look at the details. So it is important to note that the application is online, like I said, and admission had already started since the 10th of January. And then it will continue until the 9th of February. And like I said, the website to apply is studyinkorea.go.kr. You have to submit your document from the 10th of January right up to the 9th of February, and the submission is equally online. And then they will evaluate from March 13th to April 5th, and then announcement of results will be out by the 28th of April. And it will be on the university website, this website. So if you click on that website, it will take you to the page where you can check your results. For those who would not receive scholarship, then you would have to maybe do some deposit or transfers. And then expected date of admission, they say fall 2023. Now if you go up, you would find the eligibility criteria. This is the admission eligibility. One of the criteria is that none of your parents should be Korean, so it is strictly for foreigners. It is important for me to state here that the number of people needed is just 15 students, so it is a very competitive scholarship. And then here are the departments, the academic programs, so you can go through all of them. So let's just go now to the scholarship benefits. You can take the time to read the detailed information. So this is the checklist. These are the list of documents that you would have to provide. You would have to upload them through the university, the Study in Korea website, or through the university's main website. So you can read the details. You have 14 documents in total. So you equally have the admission procedure here. Now on this page you would find the scholarship opportunities. So they've indicated here types of scholarship, and then they have on-campus scholarship funded by Unist. Unist has its own scholarship, and then they have off-campus scholarship funded by a granting organization other than Unist, such as KGS. The Korean government scholarship, that is KGS, is equally financing this university, so you can equally apply and get the KGS scholarship. And then they have information about the purpose. It is for tuition waiver, so they will pay your admission and tuition fee. They will pay your living expenses. And then they have other prohibition on double benefits. You cannot have another scholarship and then you still apply for this scholarship. So you have to read the details, and then they have restrictions here. So they have all the different types of scholarships here and the details. They have the Global Uni Star Living Scholarship. They have the Global Dream Scholarship. This is Samsung Scholarship. They equally have Work Study Scholarship, Samsung Dream Class Scholarship. That's another Samsung Scholarship. They have a whole list of scholarship going right down to COSAF Scholarship, National Scholarship. So you have to like read through all of this information. If you're very successful, like if your GPA is very outstanding, you might be among the lucky 15 people that they will select for this scholarship. Now, the next one is the graduate scholarship. That is for those who want to do their master's or PhD. Let's look at the details about the graduate scholarship. On the same web page, you have guidelines for 2023 graduate admission, and it says online application and document submission procedure, sample of submitted documents. So you can apply online, and they are recommending that you should have Chrome. Now let's go to guidelines for graduate admission. The first document, which is a PDF, we will download and then we will open. This is the schedule, admission schedule, and then it says spring. These ones have already passed. These ones are already passed. So what will interest us is this direction. So from March 15th 2023 right up to March 28th, online admission will start. The application is online as it is indicated here. So you would have a very limited time, about 2 weeks, to submit your documents. So it's better for you to start preparing now. And then submission of documents, which is here, will begin from the same date, from the 15th of March right up to the 29th of March. And the admission, you will upload the documents as well online. Announcement of document screening will begin before the 17th of May. The announcement of document screening will take place at Unist website. That's the website. And then interview will be from the 22nd of May right up to the 31st of May. You will equally have information about that on the Unist website. Announcement of successful candidates will be from the 21st of June, and it will equally be on Unist website. So you have to always make sure you visit the website to check if you're successful or not. Once you've succeeded in your application, registration will take place. Finalists are announced from the 26th of June 2023. So you have to confirm your registration, submit and confirm registration online. The final candidates who will be successful and will be issued scholarship, that will happen after registration has been completed. And it is important to note that there would be 2 scholarships here, but there are more. So here they've mentioned Unist scholarship or government scholarship. There will be a probability that if you were offered a Unist scholarship, they can equally migrate you to the GKS scholarship. So you will be notified individually about that information if you've been switched from Unist to Global Career Scholarship. It is important to note that the admission is done online on these links. So you have to take note of that. The first one is in Korean and then this one is in English. They say the dates above can be changed. Announcement of successful candidates for government scholarship among the final successful applicant. If the applicant have been accepted as government scholarship students, do not register the Unist scholarship. Students may be converted to government scholarship. So you can like read all of this information. It's always nice to read the application guideline. Here they said announcement of successful applicant for the transition to government scholarship student does not apply to all recruitment units major, but applies only to internally determined recruitment units. They will decide on who would switch from Unist scholarship to government scholarship. Okay, so it is very important that you know that when applying, these are the departments. So these are the academic programs or the majors, and then you can like read through to look at the majors and see which one is of interest to you. It is important to note that there is an opportunity for you to apply for the scholarships when applying. So these are the majors. If you see O, it means it's available. The scholarship is available. And then if you see X, it means there is no scholarship here. You see X here, there is no scholarship. And then when applying, you can actually choose, like at the master's level, you can choose to apply for the government scholarship, you can apply for the Unist scholarship, or you can apply for other scholarship. Like I said, there are other scholarship. We will look at the details. And then they equally have combined masters. You have combined masters and doctorate, and they equally give you the opportunity to apply for government, Unist scholarship, or other types of scholarship. They have doctorate degree, and they equally have the same thing. You can apply for government scholarship, Unist scholarship, or other types of scholarship. So you can like go through and then look at the degree programs that are available and decide on which one to apply for. Now let's go and look at the benefits of this scholarship. Before we look at the benefits of this scholarship, it's important to know the admission quota. Unist has around 555 applicants that they would be taking into account for the scholarship. For master's degree, they will select around 158, and then for combined masters and doctorate, they will select around 313. Then for doctorate degree, they will select 72 students. The number of admission quota is subject to change, so know that it can change. Definition of scholarship funded by Korean government. Like I said, Unist has its own scholarship and the Korean government has their own scholarship, but Korean government has its own quota, and that information can be found when GKS will be launched in February. That's next month. If you want to know more about GKS scholarship, you can go to my YouTube channel. There are a lot of videos that I've made about GKS scholarship. Even at the end of this video, you can like check out some of them. So when applying, make sure you read all of the information. There are other scholarships funded by other institutions. Here it says scholarship funded by others, companies, institutes, or maybe yourself. It is important to note that if you don't get a fully funded scholarship, they might ask you to pay part of the scholarship. They can give you 50% scholarship, or they can give you 70% scholarship. So it depends on your GPA. That's your high school and bachelor's degree GPA. They might take into account especially your bachelor's degree GPA on deciding on giving you a scholarship or not. You would equally have to apostille your documents, and then make sure you read this information about those who have not yet graduated. There are certain deadlines that you have to meet when applying. Take your time and read this information. Here they've stated clearly that if you cannot submit your document on time following the dates that have been given, because you can apply pending graduation, but make sure that you have your graduation certificate before the deadlines that have been given. These are the benefits of the scholarship. This one is scholarship funded by Korean government. This is the amount of money that they might spend, approximately or more than that amount, for your master's degree. So it's 9,600,000 Korean won. And then if you apply for a doctorate degree, for the 3 or 4 years of doctorate degree, depending on the program that you will select, they would spend 13,200,000 Korean won per year. It is important to note that the amount may change depending on the lab that you might find yourself, depending on your professor as well. Now, it is important for me to state here that there is a checklist of documents that you have to provide. So the first one is a checklist of documents. You have the application form, bachelor's degree certificate, your master's if you're applying for a doctorate degree, and then you would equally provide your transcript for your bachelor's, and then transcript for your master's degree if you're applying for doctorate. And then you would equally have to provide a personal statement. They equally need an English test report. They need a letter of disclosure agreement. Then you equally have to provide recommendation letter. If you go down in this document, they have a template, a format for recommendation letter and other documents. Certificate of employment for those who are employed. Depending on the program, they might ask for some of those documents, then maybe some other additional documents. It is also important to note that they say all the required documents shall be uploaded to Unist admission application system before the deadline attached by one PDF file. They say applicants who apply for doctoral course should provide the advisor's contact information. Evaluators can ask for a recommendation. So you have to make sure you read this document well and know the criteria for application. Here, it is important to note that if you studied in English, you can provide a document that proves that you did your bachelor's degree or master's degree in English. So it states here, applicants who submit a certificate stating that all of their bachelor's or master's course were completed in English can provide. Then equally, people who come from Canada, UK, Australia, they don't need to provide any English test score. Now, this is the application process. It is important to state here that the application process for undergraduate is different from the graduate students. For the undergraduate, they have to go to Study in Korea website, but for graduate students, they have to go to Unist website, that's international applicants, and then they'll create a login, and then they will fill out the application form, and then they'll have to provide picture, and then they would like put out all the necessary information, study plan, personal statement, every other information that will be required, and then even letter of recommendation. They will have to fill out information about letter of recommendation. Once they are done, they can print out the completed application form, official English proficiency score, and additional documents with the printed document in the order of the document submission. The documents are scanned and converted into a single PDF file and uploaded to the online application. So this is what you have to do. All of those documents will have to be uploaded as one PDF file, so you have to combine all of them, and then there is no application fee. That's the best thing about it. And then another thing is that evaluation will start in May, and then interview would begin June 21st. Make sure you read this document carefully before applying. So here you have list of documents that you would have to provide. Once you know that you already have all of these documents ready, and you've attached them, you have to come and check. If you don't have a document, you have to put X. But if the document is required, make sure you have it. So this is a study plan and personal statement. This is a copy of the study plan and personal statement. It has to be at least 300 words, characters in English. This is personal statement, at least 300 characters in English. Letter of disclosure, you have to fill out all of this information, then print them out and sign, and then, like I said, put them in one document and upload to the website. Letter of recommendation, you have to indicate the name of the person or institution or company. That's it about the scholarship. In case you have any doubt about applying for this scholarship, make sure you leave me a message by contacting me using the Linktree link that will be in the description section. You can get to me on my Facebook or on Instagram, and I would make sure I leave the link to both the undergraduate and graduate website that we talked about in this video. That being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.